back to WS Cube Tech. So guys, in our previous session, we learned how to use inner join in our tables. Today we will be talking about left join. So inner join gives us all the common data which is there in our two tables, or if we have multiple tables as well, it gives us the data that is common in our both the tables. Now talking about our left join, let's understand what is left join. So left join allows us to view all the data which is on the table in our left hand side plus the common elements. Let me first explain it to you with the help of an example, and then we will be doing its practical. So guys, just like our previous session, we have the same two tables over here. We have this table called as student details. So I'll be writing down it over here, student details. And at the same time, we have student fee data over here. So we have both of these details. Now what I want to do, I want to imply left join over here. Left join means that I will get all the details which is on the left hand side plus the common details. That means I'll be getting this and this. Plus I will also be getting which is common over here. So John is not there. Peter was there. So yes, Peter and its details from Peter. So now on number 4 we have 6700 plus number 4 we have 4100. This detail we will be getting. Zida was there, that means number 5 is also here. So this we will be getting, that means our common element over here. Number 6 we have over here, but its details is not there on the right hand side. So yes, we will be getting number 6 but the data which should be there over here should be will be displayed as none to us. That means it will be an empty data. Patrick is there, that is on number 7, so we will be getting the details of Patrick as well. And lastly, Zoe is there, so yes, on number 8, Zoe is there, so we will be getting his details as well. So we will be getting details about all of them, but from the fee data, we will be getting only these 6 of them. Other details, that means for the details of John won't be there, and plus the details of Tarun will not be there. So these two details will not be there. These two fee details would not be there, but their names will still be there. Their name will be displayed in such a way that with the John, it will be written none, and with the Tarun as well, it will be written none. So let's have a look with the help of practical explanation that how does it works. So here I'll just rewrite the syntax over here. That first of all we have to fetch all the data. That's why we will be writing over here select. After that we'll be putting a backslash over here. Select, what do we have to select? We need a student name plus we need student fee. So I'll be writing student details underscore name, the student details dot name as name, comma, again a backslash, and from our student fee data we need the fee over there. So student fee data dot fee as fee, and I'll be putting a backslash over here. No comma needs to be put. If you want more data, that means if you want anything else also, their grade also, or maybe their roll number or their phone number as well, then in that case you can add a comma and write down that what phone number you need, that from which table you need the phone number. So you can add more commas and ask for more data over here, but right now I just need fee and name over here. That's why I'm writing those only. Now what we need to do, we need to take it from from our student details. That means our first left table is going to be student details. So from student details we will be using this time left join. So I'll be writing left join. What do we have to left join? Our second table we have to left join, that is student fee data. And I'll put a backslash. And then on what basis we have to left join? So on the basis of our roll numbers only we have to left join. So I'll be writing on student details dot roll number should be equal to, where it should be equal to student fee data dot roll number. So this is the relation that we are setting over here. Now let's run and see what happens over here. So if I run it, you will notice that we will get all the details, and as I said, for John and for Tarun we will be getting none. Because why we are getting none over here? Because in our second table, that means the table which is on our right hand side, on that table there is no data for John and Tarun. So still we will get all the data from our left hand side. That means all the names from the left hand side are there, but only those which are common in left and right are the details that we are getting from the right hand side. So this is what our left join is. So simple syntax, the same syntax is there which was there in our inner join, but only difference over here is that here we are using the term left join, and we need to remember that which table is coming on the left hand side. So if you are putting student details on the left hand side, then we have to write from student details, and if we are putting student fee data on the left hand side, then you have to write student fee data over here, and student details would come after the left join. So if you want to vice versa it, then in that case you just have to change their names over here, that student fee data would come here and student details would come next to left join. So this is how guys left join work. Very simple, that all the data from the left hand side plus the common data, this is what we are going to fetch with the help of left join. So I hope guys that left join is clear to you. In our next session we will be talking about right join in MySQL. So stay connected guys, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you.